Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Money Day. Don't forget, every single day has a planet associated with it, and Thursday is Thor's Day, or the day of Jupiter. So that's money. So if you have any big money moves, you got to make them today. Or if you have some money planning you want to do, good day to pay bills, good day to set stuff up. All very fortuitous for you. So I promised you a bunch of videos. Real quick, I just want to get this in. I don't know if I ever reviewed this before. I don't think so. But, you know, we do magic, manifesting, and makeup here. We're going to do manifesting today, but I'm going to throw in a little smidgen of makeup. Yes, my nail is broken. Did you see the other video where these all look great? And then, yeah, I picked up a box and it just snapped off. So I will probably file all the rest of them down. So let's enjoy the dragon nails while we can. So we're going to do the makeup part for 2 seconds. If you guys are into concealer, I know Tarte's Shape Tape is like the best concealer. Can I be honest with you? It creased on me. I'm greasy, so everything creases on me. This is from Makeup Revolution. This is $7. Now, I used to have to go in Ulta to get this, which was a pain in the butt because now Ulta, like everything is like behind plastic wrap and you can't really see stuff or do stuff. And so they started selling Makeup Revolution, which if I'm correct, and don't quote me on this, but I'm 90% sure it's an English brand, or it's a brand from England, and they're like I don't know if it's a drugstore brand over there, but it's basically like if you have a palette that you like, if you have something higher end or more expensive you like, go look at Makeup Revolution's website because they almost always have knockoffs, and their knockoffs. I have 2 palettes of Makeup Revolution that I actually had to go track down on like a Polish makeup website. That's why I think it's English. It's definitely European Union. If it's not England. I had to buy it from a drugstore in Poland and have it shipped over. I paid more in shipping than I did for the palette because their palettes are worth it. Their knockoffs are worth it. It's almost like ColourPop. But if I'm correct, I think ColourPop is actually, it's ColourPop and then they white label their stuff to designers like Kylie. If you don't know that, I'm pretty sure. Again, don't quote me, don't come for me. I'm not saying this legally. Allegedly, Kylie's lip kits are ColourPop. So I think ColourPop sells them for like $8, and then Kylie's selling them for like 25. So Makeup Revolution reminds me a lot of that. Is they have, but they kind of do it in reverse. So it's like a really big palette will come out in color, and Makeup Revolution will have like a knockoff version, but it's a really high quality knockoff. It's good. Like it's nice. Okay. Their concealer goes and goes and goes. You could actually, they have one. It's a conceal and it's conceal and something else. And it's twice as big as this. You can actually use it for foundation. So, and it's one of the few brands that actually has something. You see how pale I am? Look, it's actually shows up as highlighter on me. It actually shows up as concealer. I can use it to brighten and whiten. Now, Morphe, I do know, has a pure white concealer. I'm pretty pale. That's a little too white. And this is really great as an eyeshadow base, too. And it's $7. And now they have it at Target. So you don't have to go to Ulta if you don't want, like, if there isn't an Ulta near you, because sometimes there isn't. I'm from the East Coast, so I'm a Sephora girl. There is almost no Sephoras down here in Arkansas. They're in the JCPenney's, but they're like little. I like a nice freestanding Sephora. There's lots of Ultas down here. So depending where you are in the country, it's either Ulta or Sephora is more prevalent. But everywhere there's Target. I mean, shit, we know those are like, you know, every 5 feet. So now Makeup Revolution, and can I be honest with you, their display at the Target was nicer than the one in the Ulta. So if you are looking for an excellent, cheap concealer, and you can use this as a concealer, or you can get a darker color and use that as your contour, or you can just use this as a foundation. I'm going to tell you, I wear enough makeup to headline my own showgirl review in Vegas just on a daily. And one of these lasts me 4 to 6 months. $7. And I use a lot. So check this out. And they have I am at the super high end range of colors. I know for a long time that women of deeper skin tones were left out of the makeup game, and that's terrible. But do understand that some of your pale sisters were also left out of the makeup game, because there were so many years where I could not find a foundation to match me because I was all the way at the other end. They have a super inclusive line from white to dark. So, I mean, you got everything in between there. So check that out. Makeup Revolution. Very, very good brand. I can't say enough good about it. It powders down. I can use this with Lancome. I can use this with Jeffree Star. I can use this with Morphe. I can use this with Kat Von D. I can use this with all different foundations, and it works with them. Like sometimes you use a different concealer with your foundation and they don't play well. I haven't found one that this doesn't play well with. I even have like the Maybelline $5 Fit Me one. That works great. I mean, can't say enough good about it. So that being said, no, that's off the table. Woo! Literally off the table. Oh my God, I literally just threw it off the table. I wish you could have seen that. It was perfect. It was perfect. Now I'm going to bring my computer here. I don't know if you can see this, and I hope this isn't copyright infringement. Let me just get up here and see if I can look in the monitor a little bit. Is that coming through? So today we're going to talk about the plait technique, okay? I'm above the computer right now, so I don't know if it's trying to get it to not have a cast from my lights. Okay, the plait technique. This is basically what I want you to focus on right here. So we're still doing the other book. We're going to finish that up about getting money. But do you guys know about reality transurfing? It is amazing. I can't say enough about it. I don't know how much detail I can go in. I'm just going to give you a little introduction to it, and I'm going to give you guys little pieces to follow, little crumbs to go through the woods with me, because it's very complicated. It was a book that was written a few years ago by a former quantum physicist in Russia named Vadim Zeland. And he used, and this is what I do in my psychology practice and in my finance company, is he used physics to hack reality. Perfect. I mean, that was like right up my alley. So he talks about, there's two techniques that he talks about that people constantly have trouble with. One of them is frailing. I'll cover that in another video. The other is the plait technique. So I just wanted to show you, if you look at plait technique, plaiting, or plaiting, some people call it, is also braiding your hair. So this is what it looks like. This is what you're going to shoot for, this feeling. Okay. And I'm going to sit down here and hope. Yeah, that still stays on camera, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm going to sit down here. My doggy's looking at me like, what the heck are you doing? Okay. So basically, in reality transurfing, it is, again, it's so complicated. I can't go over it in a 10-minute video, but I'll give you a little bit. And I want you to use this and try it. I just literally, before I did this video, I did it and it worked in 2 seconds. This is another way, if you're into manifesting, to make manifesting work for you in instant moments. Okay. Now this can be a long-term thing or it can be an instant thing. So in reality transurfing, Vadim talks about having inner intention and outer intention. And again, very complicated. We'll get to that in another video. He also talks about having an inner screen. So you kind of want to have, when you do your manifesting and you picture your ideal situation going on. So let's say it's somebody you love calling you, or let's say it's money coming to you, or your perfect job, or your ex coming back, whatever it is, doesn't matter. You're going to picture that moment. You're going to see it through your own eyes, not like you're watching yourself on a movie screen. You're going to see it through your own eyes, and you're going to picture it almost like that movie screen is painted on the inside of your forehead. Because that third eye that you have one eye in your left, you have one eye in your right, okay? Your pineal gland is actually, it's called the third eye. It has rods and cones, just like your eyes do. Okay. It, for all intents and purposes, and even in a medical way, it is structured like an eye, but it's inside of your brain. So where is it looking? The only thing it can look at is the inside of your your skull, okay? So go with me here. I know it's a little crazy. You know Mama D takes you to crazy town, but hey, those of you that know me very well, you've had success, you know I'm right, okay? So you want your third eye to be watching the movie inside of your forehead. So picture, if you're old enough to remember drive-up movies, there's a giant drive-up movie screen on the other side of your forehead, on the brain side of your skull, okay? And your third eye is going to be watching that moment, that scene, that state, and Vadim Zeland calls it, oh my God, why can't I think of it? It's not, plates. Is it plate? No, it's not plates. Oh, what does he call it? Oh, it's out of my head right now. I'm so busy being in my third eye, I can't remember. But it's almost like stills from a movie, and I forget the exact word he uses. Of course, as soon as I shut the camera off, I'll be like, that's what it is. But it's like a scene from a movie, like boom. Some people also call this the Tufti method or Tufti. He wrote a book after reality transurfing called Tufti, the High Priestess Tufti. And she's a character that talks you through the book. And then he has another book called Ifat, which is Tufti in reverse. Don't read those first. Do not read those. Don't read those. But sometimes people call this the Tufti method. Okay, just say it Tufti, Tufti. So don't freak out if you see that somewhere that you're like, what's the Tufti method? I thought it was Platt technique. Same thing, but she goes over it in the Tufti book. Okay, so that I wish it's not a scene. Oh, it's not a still. What's that? You know when it's like in a movie reel, there's like the one. It's not. I don't know. It'll come to me. It'll come to me at 3 a.m. or as soon as I shut this camera off. So you're going to picture that thing that you want. So let's say it's your ex coming back to you. You're going to picture through your own eyes, and this is inside of your forehead. You're going to picture your ex. You're seeing them through your eyes. You're going to see their eyes. You're going to see their mouth moving. They're going to say, I love you so much. I missed you. I wanted you back. Now you go through that until it feels real. Now that's kind of like a Neville Goddard thing. You feel it real. And then you're going to relax. And when you relax, it's almost like this part of your back right here between your shoulder blades. So if you just put the phone down, you're going to want to look at the screen for a second. Right between your shoulder blades. And don't force it to happen. It might take a couple times of you doing this. You're going to feel a sensation. And it's almost like this thing dangles. And it's just there all the time. It's going to lift up. And you're going to feel it. You're going to feel a weird sensation back here. It may be a cooling sensation. It may be a warming sensation. You may just notice movement between your shoulder blades. You're really probably, I personally don't feel it here. I don't know other people I know that use this technique. I haven't heard that they say that they feel it there. Okay. If you listen to Brian Scott at Reality Revolution, he talks about the activation point. Okay. So that would be same thing, this whole thing right here. You're going to feel this. Okay. If you don't feel it, don't freak out. It might take a little bit for you to feel. But if you can picture this in the back of your head, now you're doing two things at once. You're holding the image that you want to manifest in the front of your forehead. And you're also picturing this plait, braid, ponytail come out of the back of your head. This mythical ponytail, right? And what I want you to do is picture that movie screen inside of your head, taking that scene and putting it on a reel. Do you know what a reel is? You ever see those old, if you don't know what a reel is, R-E-E-L, look it up. It's like what the old movies were kept on. And you're going to want to shoot it back your forehead and down this, and this is all in your head. It sounds nuts. It works like a dream. And there's going to be a little tip here. I don't know if I can increase this. Can I increase this a little? I don't know if I can, but if you can see there on the camera, I'll try to bring it up to you. Is this showing? I don't know if this is showing or not, if this looks good. But there's a little red piece here at the end. The tip of the plait. Here, I'll move the cursor, okay? You're going to want to put the movie reel there. Or you have another option. You're picturing the movie inside of your forehead. You shrink it down to the size of a postage stamp, little tiny stamp, and you stick it back there, okay? How I want you to think of this is as this. I'm going to use the cursor so you see it moving. This is like the plug, you plugging into the universe, okay? Here, I'll grab it. I got a plug right here. Okay, so it's almost like you're taking this. Okay, see this has the cord on it. And you're taking this and you're plugging it into the universe. That's how I want you to think of this, okay? This cord is connected to the information. You got to plug it into the universe. Once you plug it in, then the universe has the information it needs to make it actually happen in your waking life. Okay? There are excellent meditations on this. I can't recommend the Reality Revolution enough. I really can't. That guy's a genius. He's amazing. Everything he does is wonderful. Check that out if you can. If you would like, I can do a meditation on it, but I want to kind of put a pin in it there until I get to teach you guys a little bit more about reality transurfing, because this is an advanced technique, but this is something you can add to what you're already doing. And if, or people that already know reality transurfing, a lot of people struggle with this. So that is our video for today. Hey, don't forget to stop over. I had somebody today, very nice lady. Hello, you know who you are. I'm calling you out. Hi. And I want to say your name in case you don't want me to, but she bought a reading for me today. Etsy like delisted one of my reading listings. They never told me. I don't know why, but they just like deactivated it or there was a glitch. I don't know. So if you need a 30-minute listing, right now I have it written down custom 30-minute listing, and it shows like a bride and a groom. Just for now, because it wouldn't let me like re-up the old listing. It like was just shut off, deactivate. I don't know what it was. I'm going to be redoing the 30-minute listing, just so you know. So if there's a different picture up, if you always go and click the same one, that's what that is. Don't freak out. It's no big deal. But if you need spells, if you need candle work, if you need candles, if you need any products, anything at all custom, or if you want the best tarot card readings in the world, come to me. I love doing it for you. I actually have a couple openings tomorrow. I have a couple openings tomorrow. As of right now, I'm filling up fast. So let me know. I can actually, Fridays, typically I'm booked to the wazoo, but I'm have a few openings. Let me know. All information will be down below. If you need that 30-minute reading, look, it says custom 30-minute, and it's like a bride and a groom picture. And I'm going to zhuzh that up in a minute. I think that's it for today. It's been a busy, crazy busy day. So readings, candles, spells, love potions, get your ex back, get some money, lose some weight, you name it. I got the candles for it. And keep running back here because I'm going to teach you more manifesting. I'm going to teach you all sorts of good stuff. Okay. Have a great day, guys. Have a wonderful Thursday. Go make some money. Go make some money moves. And I love you so much.